What is going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. Welcome back to the channel. It's Dev. We are here, Arrested Development Season 3, Episode 1. Season 3 of Arrested Development. I can't believe we're already here. You know, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like we just started the show, but, I mean, it's been like 40 plus weeks. There were long seasons. It's been a long time. And I'm probably just going to do Season 3. I might watch the first episode of the Netflix seasons or whatever it is. I don't, whenever they brought it back, because I've just heard it's not very good. But if I do like that first episode, I'll react to it, and if I do like it, I'll maybe react to more. But we'll see. We'll see. But Season 3, I still have heard, is very good and still up to par with what previous seasons were, which is good to hear. Very, very good to hear. Like to hear it. But a lot of stuff. Tobias is with Kitty now. That's exciting. George Michael, maybe. Michael's caught feelings for his cousin again. So Anne is no longer a viable option. But I'm excited to see what happens next here in Arrested Development Season 3, Episode 1. Let's get into it in 3, 2, 1.
Michael Bluth began his day with something he'd never seen before.
I'm hearing good things about the Bluth Company. What do you think?
Good news about his family's housing business.
Oh, wow, Mad Money.
Tell me, doesn't seem like a total moron to me. You know what? I've had this thing as a triple cell, and I am upgrading it right here, right now. I think this thing could even go as high as a don't buy.
Don't buy? Huh? Mom, did you see that?
Don't buy Bluth.
You build a house
Don't
that's good.
buy
People don't wanna come.
It's still, they haven't fixed that.
Buster snoring Wednesday night. It's driving me crazy.
You won't even know he's here.
You seem more villainous than usual, Mama. Are you sober?
Michael, it's 8 a.m.
So it's not that.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I went off my postpartum medication.
You were still taking that? You had Buster 32 years ago.
And that's how long I've been depressed about him. Actually, but I didn't like what happened to me.
Claiming she could take it no more, the young mother released the emergency brake, allowing her car to roll backwards.
Why is Buster has that hair, he has that hair?
Why did you go off them this time?
Well, apparently,
That's
mood-altering medication leads to street drugs. That's what this very handsome young doctor said on the Today Show.
That was Tom Cruise, the actor.
They said he was some kind of scientist.
Maybe you should get away from Buster. Why don't you go up to the cabin in the woods?
I thought you said we sold it.
We sold the property. I worked it out so that we could relocate the cabin, but it is going to be up in Tahoe for another couple of days. Maybe you can take a date up there.
Scientologist. It took me a second to get that.
Relocate the cabin, but it is going to be up in Tahoe for another couple of days. Maybe you can take a date up there.
How am I supposed to find someone willing to go into that musty old claptrap?
The cabin, yes. Yeah, that would be difficult, too.
Please get back on the
12
map.
hours
We
off
missed
of
the
medication.
Old you.
I didn't even know that we had a cabin.
Well, for what it's worth, Job, I've never actually been there.
Although he'd often been promised.
Hey, pal, something's come up. This nice young lady has lost her puppy, and your dad's got to help her find him. Oh, bad news, buddy. This young lady's dad is sick, and I'm taking her to the hospital. Come on, you're old enough to figure this out. I'm nailing this broad.
That's ridiculous.
It's Michael.
Dad, hey.
What are you doing?
I didn't want to miss you because you've been leaving so early lately.
You slept out here to see me.
Michael had never been so touched by something his son had said. But it wasn't true. He was hiding from his cousin after an awkward incident. They'd since been trying to avoid each other, which was difficult considering they shared a bunk bed.
Oh,
Hi.
There's only one sleeping bag, so we're gonna have to double up. Pigs in a blanket.
Sorry, pal. Something came came up.
Damn.
He switched on me.
No one believes me.
Unfortunately for Oscar, You've Got the Wrong Twin was a very popular alibi.
You simply got the wrong twin.
We're quadruplets. You got the wrong two.
I even started a website. I'm Oscar.com.
I'm innocent, Michael. I'm Oscar. No, don't buy it. I'm taking my son to the cabin, and there's nothing you could say to make me believe that you are not my father.
I understand. Your child comes first.
Oh my God, you're Oscar.
.com.
.com.
Dad hasn't tried to contact you, has he?
Yeah, like I'd ever hear from that son of a bitch.
Earlier that day, Job received a letter from a group that reunited abandoned sons with their fathers called SAD.
Father-son reunion. Dad's still in prison.
But now the letter made sense.
That son of a bitch.
Mom, this is Barry Zuckercorn.
Hi, it's Michael Bluth for Barry.
Barry went to Reno to see your father.
Reno, he said he's been visiting my father in prison.
Yeah.
Barry says a lot of things he doesn't mean.
Oh my God.
Kid who found the severed hand.
Hey, Dad, look what I found.
Anything for his father's approval. Heartbreaking.
You look familiar.
I think that's because we actually kind of look alike.
Remember when I said Job had a son?
I'm Job.
I wasn't just saying that. In high school, Job became intimate with these girls. These girls got pregnant. This one had a baby. And that baby would grow up to be Steve Holt.
All I ever wanted was spend a little time with my dad. Maybe go camping. I guess that'll never happen.
Look, I know this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but my family actually has a cabin in the woods for one more night. Maybe we could go up to Reno, get the keys, and go camping. You know, sort of a son and son thing.
If Steve had had a father...
You're an amo... Michael!
Oh my God.
Tobias, I thought that you were in Vegas with Kitty and the Blue Man Group?
No, as it turns out, the part that I'd destroyed my life to get had already been cast.
The role was filled by George Sr., who used it to hide in plain sight. That is, until he choked on a marshmallow and almost died when no one noticed he'd turned blue.
So, Kitty suggested we come up here to try out in Reno, and... Oh, I'll be honest, Michael. Leaving Lindsay was the biggest little mistake I've ever made.
The biggest little
I
mistake.
can't seem to call her, though. Damn this...
So Michael called Lindsay to say he'd found her husband.
All right, I'm on my way.
No, I'll just bring him back with me.
He wants to come home?
I mean, against his will.
Well, knock him out if you have to. He's my husband.
Just watch the kids like you promised, okay?
I'm not. Neither am I. Hold it.
And the kids found themselves closer than ever on the bumpy road to Reno.
Hello?
Lindsay, hey, hi. Michael said not to call you, but I missed you so much.
You miss me. Nothing. I was driving out there, but this is crazy. We have to be realistic.
No, but the thing is, I can't leave Kitty. I just, what with all the sexual intercourse and whatnot.
You bastard!
$250,000 and a passport.
Just a passport.
I was up for so long.
Barry, you're fired.
What? Just like that? No warning? You're my only client. What am I supposed to do now? Turn tricks on the street? How much do you think I can get for that, by the way?
All right, this is crazy. I gotta let Oscar out of prison.
What about making out? $50?
Hey, kids, bring the bags. We're sharing a room. All right, let's meet back here tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna stay out here and watch that famous Reno sunset.
Talk about it.
I can't talk about it with you.
Why not?
It's about a girl, and you're not gonna like this.
Is it about Anne?
No.
Of course I'm gonna like it. I like Anne.
No. It's a problem without an answer.
Well, every problem has an answer. You're probably just confused because you're going through all of this alone, and that's exactly why we need to spend this time together.
Yeah, I guess so.
I know so. So here's the plan. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna get up early. Before we tell the cops that Pop-Up escaped from prison, we're gonna go down to the lake where we discuss your girl problem. I'm not gonna let the family drag me away.
And the next morning, Michael rose early to spend the day with his son, only to find himself once again on the next Arrested Development. Lucille arrives at the cabin.
There's no cabin.
Mother?
Oh my
Mother?
God! You still doing breakfast burritos?
Maybe find someone to help her forget her cousin.
Yeah, me too.
Her cousin.
You wanna make out? Yeah, sure, why not?
And Lindsay
Her
catches
cousin.
up with Tobias.
Get your hands off my husband, Kitty.
Did someone say husband?
I want a divorce.
And I would be thrilled to represent either one of you. That'll be $50.
What the hell? That's fucking hilarious. What a hilarious episode. That was a good start to the season. That was funny. I enjoyed that. Fucking my George Michael and Maybe's whole shit is just insane. It's just insane. But aren't they technically, they might not even be actual cousins to a certain extent? I'm not totally for sure. I don't know. It's insane. Regardless, though, very funny episode. Oscar freaking out. Oscar.com or whatever it was. Shit's fucking funny. Lindsay just flopping back and forth. She's like, she only wants shit she can't have. And once Tobias wants her, she's like, oh no, never mind. I want something I can work towards. I don't want like, that's awful. The cabin being on the truck got me. That shit was funny as fuck. Job and Holt, Steve Holt, what was his name? Steve Holt. It's his son, and he ran away. This episode was about fathers not holding up their means with their son, not holding up their side of the coin. It's tough. It's tough. It's tragic, but good episode, good start to the season. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for daily videos every single day from my Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram, and all social medias down in the description below. And we'll catch you for another video. Goodbye!